This is your video orientation to MS Codex 236 from the collections of the University of Pennsylvania Libraries Kislak Center. This is a 13th century, early 13th century, dated to about 1220 Bible, a complete copy of the Bible. It also includes some other texts sort of at the end, which we'll look at. It's in a later binding. This is an 18th century binding that's just sort of plain leather over boards, but it's got these nice little clasps there. So we'll undo the clasps and we'll open it up and take a look. As is sort of typical for Bibles at this time, in order to fit the whole Bible in a book of this size, you have to write really small. So it's really tiny writing. And then it's got these sort of rather large margins. And so that is kind of interesting. You can see across the top is the title of the book, so you always sort of know where we are. So here we're in Exodus. I'm going to poke around. Let's see if we can find some illuminations. This manuscript, especially towards the beginning, has a lot of illuminated initials, historiated, and also zoomorphic. So historiated initials would have stories from the Bible, people from the Bible, identifiable. So there's some little people there. Whereas zoomorphic initials would be in the shape of animals. So here is the Bible there, sort of as expected. And then when we get towards the end of the manuscript, there's a calendar of the church year. And of course, the leaves are not foliated, they're not numbered. So I'm sort of flying blind a little bit. Here's a nice little colored initial and some very nice pen work. Let's see. Oh, there's another nice one. This is a really, really nice manuscript. So here we have, let's see, what is this? Here we have Acts, and I'm not sure what that is. Here we go. There's a very nice illumination here, and here's another illuminated initial there. So I know from the cataloging record that after the text of the Bible, we have a calendar of the church year. We have a missal, which may be where we are now. There's also a breviary, and then table of Epistle and Gospel incipits, which is a later edition. So let's see if we can find that. So here we go. So this is a later edition, not too much later, but clearly in a different hand, although it's still very small. So this is a great little manuscript, chock full of goodies. And if you'd like to see more, I encourage you to visit Penn in Hand, where you can see high-resolution digital images of every page and a complete description of the manuscript. And this has been your video orientation to MS Codex 236.